Hello everyone, Mr. Murdoch here, bringing you the Witcher adventure game. This has just come on to closed beta for anyone who's pre-ordered The Witcher 3 on GOG.com. The Witcher 3 adventure game is a PC board game that lets you take control of 4 of the main characters in the Witcher series: Geralt, Triss, Yarpen and Dandelion, who you saw at the beginning there. I've just started a multiplayer game now. I managed to pick Geralt because I rolled a higher dice than the other chap I'm playing with. So basically the purpose of this game is you get to adventure on the map using each character, who all have their different abilities, to try and accomplish a main quest, which is what I'm picking right now. When you start, you pick from one out of 2 main quests. Each of them has different objectives and side quests you can do. I decided to pick Crow Pass. Basically what I have to do is go to Tretogor to defeat a monster, but I also have 2 side objectives, which is to go to Maribor, I think it says there, and another is to spend 2 coins, which is like the currency. So there's 6 things you can do each turn. You can travel, you can fast travel, you can investigate, you can develop, and then rest, or for me, because I'm Geralt, I can brew, which means make some potions. Development lets you pick from a selection of cards which give you different abilities for when you're battling usually. So that one there just gave me the chance to use that card when you're in a fight to get some extra bonuses. You see that I just achieved my side quest, which was just to spend 2 coins on some peasant. That's pretty easy. At the end of each turn you have to do an obstacle, which is usually just a fight. This thing here that's just happened is like a death marker. Basically this means you can't use one of your 6 abilities basically, so you have to pick which one you don't want to use. So I put it on travel at the moment. So now I'm rolling the dice to fight, and basically whatever you roll you have to fill up the action slots to win. So this one's an easy one. All I needed was 1 sword, and then that means, you know, it's all filled in, so I'm definitely going to win that, which is what I did. And that is into my turn. So to win your main objective you have to get a certain amount of like points basically. So if you see in the bottom right there, you have these purple emblems, blue ones and red ones. Each time you do an investigation you can pick one of these 3, and if you manage to successfully complete the investigation you get a point, and every 3 points gets you 1 of the like main points. I don't know how to explain it properly, but as you can see here, this guy's main quest is to go to Kaer Morhen, but he needs 2 of the blue points to complete his main quest, and to do that he needs to do investigations to give you skill points. So currently he's in Razima and he can do an investigation to try and get those points, but I don't think this guy knew what was going on. I think this was maybe his first game, because he doesn't do too well in this. He's going the complete opposite direction up to where his quest is, which is not the best thing you can do. The beta offers online multiplayer of up to 4 players, but you can choose a private game if you want to play it by yourself. The game has been designed by a gentleman named Ignacy, I'm sorry I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Trezorek, who's designed other board games such as Stronghold and Robinson Crusoe Adventure to the Cursed Island. So yeah, so now I'm working out what I need. So I stupidly went for blue when I've already got 1 point in the red and 3 in the purple. But you see, my main quest, I need 2 swords, so I should be focusing on the red investigations. See, I didn't realise it then, because this is literally my first time playing. I had no idea what I was doing. So obviously I keep trying to go along with it. I'm trying to work out what these cards do. But for now I'm kind of like, okay, I know what I'm doing here. I don't know what the red ones signify. But that's that. And eventually I kind of work out what I'm doing here, where I need to get red points. So I start doing them. Here I'm getting extra developments. I don't think I used them in this game, because I still wasn't really sure what they were for. But I eventually worked out at the end. So, say the card I just got then, the Quinn sign, that gives me basically like see the different dices. You have swords, you have the little hand symbol, you got shields. So say I didn't have enough shields to win this fight, one of his cards would give me them, such as Quinn, which you can see here, which would produce 2 shields for me, which I could use. Obviously I've lost this battle, which means it blocks one of your abilities. My friend here who I played with was not doing well at all, and he's got almost all of it is blocked at the moment, which really sucked for him. So skipping forward now, I've come to the end where I've managed to pull a really good card, which allows me to change money into investigation points, which is exactly what I need. So good thing I had some money, so now I managed to save up, and I've got 2 main swords, which means I can actually do my main quest, which is to fight this monster. So obviously that completes the quest, but now I have to go to battle. Unfortunately I was not strong enough, I didn't roll a good hand. You need quite a lot for these main quests. It's a shame I didn't have any good development cards which would have backed me up here, because I needed 2 more swords, but unfortunately none of these cards gave me the 2. So I did lose the battle, but however I still complete the quest, and I don't know whether to say that I win or not. I don't think it's like you win this game or you lose this game. I think it's just, you know, whoever just finishes their quest first kind of does their thing. So now that I've completed mine, my friend has to do his, but obviously he's not doing too well. He hasn't got much to do, but he's not that far from his objective, and he's got enough points. So all he has to do is go to Kaer Morhen, sorry, which he just did then. So now he can activate his main quest. There you go, completed it, which ends their chapter. They do this war track, which is basically like a random thingamajig. And there you go, getting goal achieved. The game is ended. So, there it is. I completed my goal first. But my friend actually won because they had more victory points, which is quite interesting. You get victory points for doing your objectives, I think, and not losing as badly as I did. So that's the Witcher adventure game. My thoughts on it? Well, it's kind of fun. Like, I'll definitely play it again, but I think the time spent where you have to kind of wait for the other player to do their turns is a bit dull, and it kind of drags on a bit, especially if they don't know what they're doing or they're being slow and thinking about it, because you don't really see much of what they're doing, you know. Which is, I hope they change that. I hope we get a bit more perspective of what their decisions are as they're doing them, or maybe show visually more. Maybe add in some little animation cutscenes when you do fights or stuff. That might spice it up a bit, or let you get on with something else, like maybe a mini game or 2 whilst you wait for the other player. I know for a fact that the dice game you could play in Witcher 1 and 2 is so much fun, and I reckon they could implement it as just a little thing you have on the side of the map whilst you wait for your friends. Because imagine if you have 4 of you lot and you have to wait each turn, it was going to get boring very quickly. Other than that, the beta runs really well. The map itself is fantastic, how it looks like a little board game itself. It's 3D, as you could see when I was zooming in and out. It looks like there's quite a few quests to do. Obviously with different characters you can pick have different traits, so that'll be interesting to kind of explore into. Please leave this video a like and a comment if this helped you at all. I know I'm not the best at commentary or kind of explaining shit, but you know, this is just a little impressions of what you'd expect if you want to get this game and it eventually comes out, or if you pre-ordered Witcher 3 and you've got a code and you're not sure whether to bother downloading it or not. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.